Mike, you went down to Philly on Saturday to see the Phillies. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that shouldn't surprise us, but with how spring training ended with the injuries, you started thinking, woe is me here. What impressed you more, the hitting or the pitching over the weekend?
Well, I think the hitting, because the hitting was more of a question mark. And really on that game on Saturday night, it was a lot of ground balls that got through the infield. I mean, they didn't smoke the heck out of the ball, but Ben Francisco hit a ball hard. I mean they're doing, and guys are getting hits and guys are contributing up and down the lineup are contributing. I mean, they've had their first 3 games, they had 37 hits.
Yeah,
that's not bad. The pitching was, I mean, that certainly wasn't a great outing for Cliff Lee, but it was the whole series, the whole weekend series was just a reminder that they're going to have this big advantage 85% of the time they go out there. I mean, you're gonna go to the game and like the pitching matchup from the Phillies' point of view most of the time, and that just, as long as they stay healthy, that's going to be there all year, and that's who knows what's going to happen. A gazillion things can happen in a baseball season. People that we've never heard of are going to play a role.
Always do.
Because that's always the way it is. But this is a really, really nice, persistent advantage to have. There's no question about that.
A couple of things. One, I thought they were going to lose on Friday. Brett Myers makes them look stupid for 6 innings, and they're losing in that game. Have a great comeback. I think that really took the wind out of Houston's sails. You lose that game, and then you got Cliff Lee. You got your former pitcher for 10 years, Roy Oswalt there,
and that's how it's going to. But that's how it's going to be.
Yeah, but that's going back to what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's like we thought we had this win, and now we have another ace, and then we got another ace, and the other thing was Ryan Howard always starts off slow in April, and he has been really hot. And it's how he's hitting. It's not. He's got a home run now, and that's encouraging. But he's looking for just getting on base. He's looking to move the ball. He's a little bit closer to the plate. It's sort of paying off.
Well, I think we have to do the big proviso here that it's only 3 games.
Oh, sure.
And by the time people by the time people watch this, possibly the Mets will have beat him a couple times.
With all this rain we're getting,
that's just the way it is.
Jimmy Rollins in the 3-hole. It seems to be doing a little bit different approach. I like, and I hope that continues. This is stuff that
I hope that
if
continues,
they see our show in 3 days and they're not doing that, shame on Jimmy.
But we've seen that from Rollins in the past for short stretches, and it has not held up over the long haul at any point in his career. I hope you're right. I hope
difference could be it's a contract year, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I mean, that's just a practical reality. There could be something. The other thing I want to say about this is the crowd. This was like a football game. The biggest single crowd reaction of the night was when Cliff Lee just ran from the bullpen to the dugout. I mean, they're particularly nuts about Cliff Lee, but there's a love affair going on down there between this organization and the fans. And when you consider the way this organization was perceived even 5 years ago, it's amazing how it's turned around.